I don't know. Suppose we should do another line that has terrible AA, because that seems to be in demand. I'm gonna do a torpedo line next. How far in are we on the Mitsuki? Well, that's obviously not the Mitsuki. Wah, wah. Equipment? Yeah, it's close enough. We can just buy it. It'll be okay. So I think this is the Torp boat line. Right, so he goes up to Shima. Alright, so we'll do that. Starting... Okay, starting the Shimakaze line. I guess we'll just do that. EA. Sure. So here really comes down to the question, survivability expert or no? And the answer should probably be no, on the assumption that a torpedo boat, granted, is going to want the additional health, but it's going to want a surprise motherfucker with fuckers. It's going to want to surprise motherfucker enemy people with its torpedoes, as opposed to trying to take fights and brawl. So I will go straight torpedo line with this. So we're actually under healthing, which I don't know. We'll feel how that goes. Prevents thing, torpedo tubes, because it's a torpedo line, and propulsion. All right, well, maybe we'll do. Yeah, I know always put it on, but I'm not going to always put it on this time. Let's do this. IJN Torp DD line. Session 1. We'll do that. I mean, you don't do anything if you're dead. I get that. But realistically, a torp boat is designed fundamentally to be weaker than a gunboat. It's not supposed to accept action. And the problem is, I do want swift and silence. I do. So what would we have to give up for it? We'd have to give up swift fish and consumable enhancement, which isn't that bad, really. The 5%, you know, whatever speed on the fish, maybe. And to be fair, consumable enhancement's probably not that big of a deal, but honestly, I'll play it and I'll figure out what I want to do. Wouldn't be against having additional consumables. We're just gonna do the thing. Sure. Running low on flags. Speed, don't blow me up, bro. More flood chance. I think that's probably the most economical set of signals I could do. Just do that. Actually. Hello? That. How you doing, Minister? Oh, you went quiet on me. Good. I was restless in my sleeping, which was okay, but obviously I'm awake. Wanted to play. We finished the French line. After, I don't know, 3 sessions maybe? Of solo grinding. I'll start doing this. And, I don't know. I don't know what's next. But, I mean, I can work up the lines, sort of learn from it. One thing I will be sad about is that I'm back into a situation where I cannot contest enemy DDs. That is not fun. Double CV's nice. Bujo rockets could chisel at us, low and heart bombs. We definitely don't have the health pool to be able to deal with it. We should have... Ooh, that's not good. 2.7's okay, but it ain't great. Especially with a double CV. That could be tough. Good news though, there is a Talin.
Battle starts.
6-pointed detection's not great either.
Let's give them a hard time. Good luck, everyone.
I think the Matsuki, the tier 5, actually has a much better aerial and surface concealment than this does. What are we looking at for this? 65 seconds, roughly 15k. Alright, and they drop in waves of 2? No. The triple tubes, alright. Kind of have to hang back with the Talin for a little bit. If we get double team, that's just going to be a lot. That's some pretty good range though on this. I've got 3 tubes, okay. I didn't realize I had 3 tubes of 3. He's still fishing, he's just looking. Eventually the Torps will be spotted, and I overlapped them too much. So I'll need to work on that. Still fishing for a DD. So I want to play and give him information. It's too close for him to engage us. So I
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I could smoke this dude.
Set a smoke screen. Acknowledged.
Smoke generator
Teammate,
started.
I need your support. Acknowledged.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
So it's not to say that he can't be spotted by
Smoke screen set.
by planes, because he absolutely can. But the Talin's AA is not a fucking joke, like at all. Why did we see him?
Torpedoes to port.
Yeah, so there's the Torps. Not really excited by the maneuverability here. Well, so these only go to 6? Oh. Keep throwing this shit out. I'm actually assuming the guns were the long range. Wah wah. It's fine. Alright, so smoke is down. Going to be down for a while. Talin is having a bad day. Yeah, and if he's gonna shoot, he's dead. So our friend is gone. He's dead too soon. I don't have any assistance for this guy. I didn't realize the torp range is just fucking hideous. Oh well. Ryuja goes down soon because of how they push this, and he's just trying to get the kill. I don't have smoke for you, sir. Oh, there's probably upgraded torpedoes that we don't have yet. Right. That would make more sense. Because, like, how the fuck are his all the way out here? That's why. Because we're playing Stockhull. Did I test the Colbert? No, I haven't played it yet. Yeah, it would probably be, feel a little bit more comfortable playing.
Provide fire support for Allied aircraft.
If I wasn't in a Stockhull, because this is pretty fucking not great. I think I'd go over here and fight this. He might go on the Ryujo, but realistically, this dude's probably coming up for the Vlad? No? No Vlad for you, sir? Now he's going for the Vlad. Take a little 500 health piece out of him. How do we deal with this Fubuki? I mean, I guess we just fight him straight up, maybe? Bruh, you are Cleveland. That shit takes so long to fly down here. Come on. We have a Megami to back us up. If we isolate, we are going to be against CVs on top of us. I don't really have the range to fucking attack anything. If we get the Fubuki, maybe he can start playing up. Maybe we can YOLO down the Amagi or something. I don't know. This feels pretty fucking limited. Torpedoes on the Ryusho. Hood's almost down, which is good. 2 minute or what? A little more than 2 minute.
Engine boost activated.
Attention, support that target.
Acknowledged.
Just saying, hey dude, we're working as a team. You and me, man, we got this. 2150? It's pretty sexy. Oh, there's the Fubuki. Wamp wamp. I'm all the way over here just for him to go do his own fucking thing. Man, the nerve of some people. How terrible is the traverse on these? Probably pretty bad, huh?
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Smoke generator started. Torpedoes to port. Smoke screen set. Engine boost deactivated.
I think those hit.
The ship is on fire.
And with a 1. Oh well. I will be honest, I'm surprised how quickly these guys recognized, hey, that's a new smokescreen, what the fuck? That Fubuki should be almost dead. Maybe we win this. Maybe. Maybe not. It's a lot of enemy ships. Dude's isolated. They still have 2 carriers because ours pulled up and got taken. But it's triple battleship. If they land their shells, I mean, that could be pretty decisive. Megami has Torps. Budnoi might. No, if he pulls off taking to avoid engagement, he's got a CV on top of him. And Fubuki might outplay. Yeah, like, come on, dude. Just... Doesn't care. Traded. Nothing special there. Okay. I mean, you don't have a way in on this, dude.
Requesting support.
Zara might go down. He's putting himself in timeout. Zara goes down. The question is if the Cleveland goes down. Because we're running out of stuff. Fubuki's super low. If the Cleveland goes down, then it's just an Issei double CV. Now the double CV can work down a Bismarck. Maybe he doesn't have last known positions on. He doesn't know that there's something there. This is just sad. Whatever. Issei Torps aren't going to be very strong. Definitely loses one on the approach. So he'll be able to drop with 3. Tier 8 should be able to kill one before he drops. Ooh, maybe not though. There's the kill.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Although he eats 2? 1. Yeah. Fubuki's gonna kill the carrier. So Fubuki probably did this. Unless he just ran to save points. That is of course an option. He could have just done that. Issei gets farmed down by the Cleveland. Bismarck should overtake this. This is one of those issues where, like, I kind of wish this would be done faster, or you could, like, pay some price to be able to use the ship again. Hey, look! It's a Fubuki. There's almost no fucking health. Who's gonna torp a broadside ranger? What? You don't say. So Isseis go down to DPS ships. Bismarck higher tier, Cleveland same. If the shells land, Cleveland might get taken off. Still double battleship. Question is, how many torps does this guy eat? The answer is none. Well, I guess maybe he ate 1. Ranger will be able to outlast the smoke. If the Bismarck kills the Cleveland and the Ranger kills the Fubuki, it's not enough points to swing. And these two are full health. 2 minutes 50 on the clock. Unlikely to swing back. And that also requires the Bismarck to be able to hit stuff. Which is unlikely. But he will be able to take this dude out. It's 1,000 health. Again, he's angled. Eats 1? Nope. Sails through that. Does eat 1 there, but realistically his torps are down, so there we go. Does the Bismarck take the Cleveland, or maybe the Ranger does? Ranger might. Depends on those shells. There we go. So Bismarck goes down to concentrated fire. Minute 45. Both CVs should be able to strike him again. And Ranger probably doesn't die, but... So minute 40. Oh man. I know you're not going to just Citadel this off the face of the earth, but it would be hilarious if you did. And it doesn't matter. 29-point difference, even if he did not die. Technically, there's a 10-point difference off the CV, so if he clapped the CV, then it'd be a little closer. But still, no luck. Hey, Zach Ben. So does this work? Is Twitch okay? Would you put secondaries on German CVs? Not the tier 4 and 6, but the tier 8 and 10, sure. Could certainly do that. Okay, so I have already learned that 6-kilometer torps are ass, so yes. So now that we've already learned that, we lose 4 knots. Cool. What's the detection? 1.5, 1.6, so it's definitely an upgrade regardless. It's more damage, it's more range, it's less speed, it's less reload. And this would also help our rudder shift, which would be nice. I don't care about main battering firing range, not with the fantastic guns on this line. What is this? German destroyer thing. Oh, rawr. I'm gonna keep at it. So I would like the additional health. That would be good. And the additional rudder. That would be good too. Absolutely, Zach, man. Yeah, tier 4's range is too bad. And the accuracy is horrible. Tier 6's range is also not great. And the accuracy is not great. So it's like, if you dove in trying to get points into that stuff, it's not going to give you any return. But the tier 8 and the tier 9, if you use Hidden Menace, which you probably don't want to because it's going to lose you additional planes. So you're sacrificing resources. You're losing air power for detection power. Really, is what you're doing. You're trading that out, and that's a pretty tough trade. If you take concealment and Hidden Menace, you can actually get your concealment range down to the range of your secondaries. So for the tier 8 and the tier 10, you can actually force, if somebody can spot you, you can shoot back, which is nice. It's novel. That being said, is it enough to somehow save you or completely turn the tides of a battle? Not necessarily. But it is nice to have a tool in the toolbox, especially if you're having trouble dealing with a destroyer. Might get another CV. I mean, we had to play fairly scared based off the CVs, but at the same time, I mean, I'm a Torp boat. I kind of have to play scared regardless. Alright, Lowenhart. I guess this is randoms. So Lowenhart bombs are going to be the thing that's the most concerning, and we are the only DD. So you need to play off that. We might want to trade smokes with the Leander to allow him to move up into position.
Teammate, I need your support.
All forces, capture that area. Let's give them a hard time.
Is he AFK? He is! That's unfortunate. Nope, he woke up. Yeah, that's pretty significant torp difference. Kind of a lot.
Capture that area.
Right, so I'm looking for this. CV is all the way down there. We could get ensconced in A and be able to start the cap. Don't know where the Hatsuhara is. Might be over here, might be over there. I'm not sure. But we will find out. And I do have a smoke to help me take the cap if I have to. The Lowenhart may come up here to spot me. That absolutely could be a thing. Well, we know where the DD is. Ooh, does he not have smoke? Or is he just out detected? Leander needs to smoke. Or not smoke, as the case may be.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Set a smoke screen.
Attention, support that target.
Leander should have smoke, right?
Engine boost activated. Main turret critically damaged. Critical engine damage.
All right, dude, you do
Problem
you.
solved, sir.
Don't let me stop you. You got places to be.
Smoke screen set.
Two? Ah, just one. Well, nope, two. Let's just probably dump in torps.
Torpedoes to port.
Should go dark again. Or maybe not. Well, we will eventually get dark. I don't know what that dude was smoking. So it just is what it is. Can we help the Normandy?
Engine boost deactivated.
God. A reset? God, this is just bundles of fucking fun.
Requesting assistance.
Is he gonna turn into our Torps? Sure.
A disciplinary penalty was imposed on you for friendly fire. Enemy battleship sunk.
I need support.
Attention. Reporting the target
Smoke
position.
generator
started. Torpedoes astern. Smoke screen set.
Hatsu's at half. We're slightly above. He kind of has to stay in smoke because of the CV.
Engine boost activated.
We take the Hatsu off the board. That opens up a lot for us. Two fucking guns. It's terrible. Good proxy spot shortly. There we go. Dead to rockets. Oh. Dead to me.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Alright, low and hard torps aren't gonna matter.
Well done, Commander.
Much obliged.
Of course, I have a friendly kill, so, you know, it's only so good. Listening while in the game? Well, hello. Still pretty even. Oh my god, the Nuremberg has nothing. "20 seconds. Ismail Lowenhart." Really comes down to how badly can the Lowenhart bomb us to death. Nuremberg's dead. He's working on the New York. New York plus Ismail probably does not go the New York's way. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Engine boost deactivated.
Ranger's heading over to help. Nurnberg gets nailed, which is just too bad. He's got a heal though. Depends on how many fires he sets. Not on fire, which is good.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Like, I don't know if he's gonna stop. There's no reason to smoke him if he's not going to stop shooting. He didn't respond.
Smoke generator started.
Set a smoke screen. Affirmative.
Please don't sail through it.
I owe you one.
Sure, you do you, bud.
Smoke screen set. Engine boost activated.
Well, if the battleship shot at him, or me instead of him, that's actually good for us. That is Torp.
We've sunk an enemy aircraft carrier.
Well, that worked out. Although we killed a friend, we lost 69 XP. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, well, we get more health. I'm all about that life. Don't much care about having additional firing range. I mean, not to say that's not helpful, but these guns are pretty pathetic. So not super worried about that. They do hit hard, that is correct. Whatever, just keep on keeping on. I do like that, I literally stopped the ship in front of the Leander to try to just like, so he'd ram me and slow down. He's like, I ain't got time for this. Runs right through the smoke cloud. Okay. Happy I could help. That was goofy. Oh, there's nobody on. Well, I guess it is a weekday, so people probably working.
F me.
Can I earn bits or earn drops while watching my own stream? The answer is yes. Well, that's cool. Alright, well, we'll do that then. I'll be a viewer. Against the Ranger? Rockets matter. Bombs matter. Can we work with? Not the same Leander as before, so that's good.
Good luck, everyone.
To be fair, I don't think I'm so worried about a Ranger. I don't have a lot of health to throw away though, so that's definitely a problem. But I think I could probably keep myself safe. The real question is, what happens when we ram up against whatever's on the other side of the island? That's more of an issue. Well, here we go. How far does he go forward? Does force an overfly? Gonna strike the Texas? Okay. Killed a plane. That's pretty cool. I think I need to learn how to spread these more correctly, because it feels like I'm just overlapping the edges. Texas gonna... Okay, whatever. You do you, bud. 50 seconds, we launch again. We could launch in the Fuso. Don't know where the DDs are. We want to cut in to be safe. Smoke there. That's the Kotovsky. These are just in case there's somebody spotting around the island, maybe. Interesting. Torps now.
Smoke generator started.
I mean, if there's nobody in here to contest us, and he didn't drop us, we'll be okay.
Smoke screen set.
Okay, DD over there. You guys already aware of our sneaksy torpsness? So we could go ahead and take spot shots. Don't do a damn thing. I gotta bail. Double DD over there. Still haven't seen one of them. He's too close for comfort. You have to give up ground. Swap to Torps so the Fuso. Does this guy pop around the island? I feel like he would want to, but I guess he's not going to. But I really do feel like he would want to. Maybe we can help make a play down. Oh, okay.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
I don't think I can help with the engine per se, but maybe. How bad is it? Pretty bad.
I need support.
Dash it all. Engine boost activated.
The fuck? He smoked? What? Okay. Might end up overshooting. Wow. Lunar bomb's not super, So we might have better accuracy than him, but only if I fucking land shells. Which I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be able to do with this. Then again, I don't know.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Interesting. How do we make plays here? That's actually pretty huge. He going for the ram? No, he's going for the drive-by. He turns in because he gets bored, right?
Taking the lead.
There's just no reason not to.
Deactivated.
Or could just go in a straight line. Maybe shooting at this. Why would he? I don't. Okay. Now he's kind of doing it. Nope. Cool. It's probably lit by now. Gotta get resets. That works.
Smoke generator started.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Engine boost activated. Smoke screen set.
Ranger Torps us here.
Torpedoes astern.
That's not gonna matter.
Battleship destroyed.
Go for some resets again. Need this dude spotted. Which we have right there. Should hit the nose. To reset the Nuremberg, have to reset the Nuremberg, have to reset the Nuremberg. Come on, fucking buddy, come on, buddy. I'll get resets on him. Keats Torps. Maybe. No.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
The enemy is about to win.
Tried. Twitch on desktop browser is down. It's back up. Hello, Razusha. Yeah, it was messed up, but it is better now. Because I realized that I've never been watching streamers for that, like, the weekly mission thing for the free commander dude. So I opened up my channel to watch me. And it seems to be working, so, you know, hey. That's cool. I don't think this one works out. But, I mean, we got a whole bunch of reset ribbons. I think we gave a fairly good account of ourselves. And yeah, the guns do hit hard. There's not enough of them, but they definitely do hit hard. So that's cool. Hello, Mr. Dark. Thought you had freebies for the event? Freebies for the event. There's something where, like, the community contributors have if you watch the community contributor for up to 4 hours, you can get a mission. I mean, maybe you could take that. Maybe. 2,000 is kind of a lot to ask out of the Regio planes, but he makes it. Because you'd assume it'd be saturated, and he should go down shortly. I mean, free is free, but we don't just get the missions for free. We just happen to have that if somebody watches us. I guess including ourselves. Would have been nice if we'd won, but I don't have anything that I could purchase. I could take additional gun range, but I mean, it won't do anything, so that's kind of a waste of time. The likelihood that I hit stuff all the way at max range is pretty small. What is it for me though? The mission thing? There's a 6-point commander, the Feuerputz. I don't know how to say the name. So 4 hours of watching me or the other streamers for this week, the other CC streamers for this week, will get you a thing. Freebies for the event. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe that means the mission? I don't have stuff to give away. It's part of me that's like, I shouldn't stream all day. I'm not working, so part of me wants to work, so part of me wants to stream. But I do need to go through old streams and clip out games and talking stuff and whatever to kick that up to YouTube. So I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff to do. I'm gonna turn on the fan. It's warm. Double CV. Besser's not a big threat. Low and hard can be. The bomb's not a joke. A lot of cruisers, single DD. No, double DD. Oh, it's an uneven matchup. Okay. Well, 2 DDs is quite a strength, but... there's no cap circles. So I don't know. Maybe it's not.
General quarters.
This is not great smoke. How early is it? 7 a.m. So, pretty early. Hello, double dice? You okay?
Affirmative.
The hell is this?
I need support. Attack enemy aircraft.
Alright, well, I think we're just gonna have to... We have a smoke, so theoretically we could play aggressive. We only have one CV that's even playing. Well, no, he's moving.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Please don't reverse. Okay. This is looking pretty rough this morning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are there? 9? He's gonna back all the way to the fucking map edge, dude. Ryujo's playing forward. Might be the second Ryujo we lose to that. Okay.
Get back.
Well, neither CV seems to give a shit about us. So that's potentially useful. Maybe we need to do the secret mission play? I'm not really excited about doing a secret mission play. No, he's traveling with the group. God, I'm already done with this shit. This told me all I needed to know, which is kind of rough. Yeah, there was a connection error in Australia. There was a connection error here too, so something's going on. Well, he's going to be the first to die. He rounds the corner and everybody shoots him. So we don't have to worry about the Nuremberg. Real question is, where's the Lowenhart and is the Visser going to stay in the same spot? He might do. Can we torp across this line? Potentially. I don't know if we have enough range. Is this legit 10 kilometers large for a fucking cap? Evidently it is. How horrifying. That's gonna scream my position. It's not gonna result in much. The question is if it pulls attention or not. We lost our DD, and their Nuremberg is not dead. Their Nuremberg will die soon. So we just announced our position, which is unfortunate. But I mean, I don't know if the Omaha was gonna charge us, because he didn't turn? Those torps might actually not be spotted. Nuremberg's dead. Omaha's not doing anything either. Nope. Still not giving a fuck. Still not moving either. Okay.
Engine boost activated.
Well, I don't know.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Gonna be honest, not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. Other than that. See what we can see. These guys are braced to hold the cap. Get to run from an Omaha for God knows how long. Koenig is going to round the corner. That might matter. Nope. Still not giving a shit. Any of these hit? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 4. Might be enough for a kill. One. Oh no, that's enough. There we go.
Enemy aircraft carrier blown up.
So that's a thing.
That was a great battle.
Maybe he's running from the Koenig? I don't know what this dude's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
Engine boost deactivated.
Oh, well, he knows kinda where we were. Something. Koenig is dead. HE does not citadel the Omaha, friend. Whatever. I don't know what's happening with this. Does he recall or does he look for us? He recalled. Cool. If they get resets here, then I want to spend my time in the cap. Theoretically, they get resets here.
Smoke generator started. Engine boost activated.
I can't do anything here. He'll spot, see if the planes are still on top of me, and I'm not gonna be able to solo the fucking Omaha. God knows I have no idea what direction this dude's flying. Or moving in. This dude has been constantly confusing. See, like, what the fuck? I don't understand. So, trying to predict him has been completely not a thing. Oh, what's up, Bisbee? How you doing? Might have to ram this guy.
Breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Well, ain't this a bitch? Yeah, we just have to ram him. It's kind of dumb.
Problem solved.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
I had no idea how that Omaha is moving, like how he was moving at all. Like completely none. Every time I'm chucking shit, it's just, it wasn't even that he would like, it was moving to avoid him, it's just, it was totally, why would you even go in that direction? What? I guess I could have torped where I expected him not to be, and then maybe he would have turned into it or something. Maybe that's what I could have done. Just completely guess in a weird random spot and see if it paid off. Well, we got 2 kills, I guess. Sadly, well, the reset didn't matter because he would have been in the cap anyway. Without the ability to kill the Omaha, there is no taking the cap. So, if the Koenig or whatever had landed some shells, maybe that could have done it.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
This should be over fairly soon. 2 CVs can only reset so much. So I think you only get like credit for up to 3 ships. In which case maybe this is a minute. Otherwise it's a minute and a half, which is 40 seconds, so 20 seconds to go, give or take. New Orleans can't shoot anybody, so there's no resets there. This means these torps have to hit or else they finish. But they're gonna finish that, so it's done. That was weird. Weird stuff happening today. This game you taught anti-CV tactics, secret mission DD to kill a CV. Well, in this case, the CV picked a spot where he was next to a rock and just literally did not move. Alright. I touched the cap. He didn't move. Alright, I guess that's what this is gonna be. And the other issue is we didn't have flanks. I don't know. Rather than going around and pressuring the back, if I had gone over to, if I'd gone over and been flushing torps into the mouth of the group, I mean, maybe I would have gotten lucky. If I got somehow a whole bunch of torps into battleships, then maybe that was a fundamentally different game. Possible. But we did have a second DD, whereas they only had one, so I did kind of want to split the flanks off, but then our Ohotnik got murdered, so I don't know. Once they were moving, it just looked like it was going to be a giant firing line of these guys are shooting at those guys, who wins? That I didn't know. What time did Brawl start today? I don't know. I think it said like 7 or 6 hours or something. So Shikaku is an extreme aerial threat. The rockets off the Shikaku could two-shot us, most likely hit for about 7 to 9 if presenting full broadside. Torpedo is also a threat, though torping DDs, not all CVs will do that. And then the bombs are of course not a threat. I do wish our aerial detection was a little less. That would give us more joustability with the Shikaku. Could try to pull focus with him. Tago does not have excellent AA. Good. I heard AA and it was not the Moss. That's nice. Overfly. Tries to cut in on the Moss. Does a hard turn. Moss turns out. That gives him more aiming time, but it doesn't connect, which is good.
I need intelligence data.
It loses another plane. Yeah, it's just... Moss is presenting broadside, so that might end up being like 2,000. Depends on if he gets a shot. It was about 2,000. It's a single plane, but all 3 planes do 6 to 9, so a single plane theoretically could do 2 to 3. Not a joke. Trento cuts out. Where's the Mahan? Oh, that's the Mahan there.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Torp's not in line for doing anything against him. We have more Torps soonish. CV's gonna be on top of the Devonshire. Sure. Do we get spotted here? No. CV's dealing with this stuff. Might get lucky. You never know. Something like that.
Set a smoke screen.
So that's just super wide. I gotta learn how to spread these. First times I was firing them, they were overlapped hardcore. Is that the Devonshire that shot? Or was that the Mahan? Devonshire's gonna die. Did we get anything on our fishing expedition? We did. 9,000 into Mahan. Could have been better.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
I don't think it really shoot me if I shoot at him, but I can take the cap if I don't. Which I'm also kind of okay with. Goes what, that way? Stayed broadside way too long. Especially after telling him where the fuck I was. That was poor play.
Problem solved, sir.
He got too used to nothing happening. So it up and got me. We will be able to take this, which is nice.
Smoke generator started. Hi, Thunder. Smoke screen set.
4 seconds. Oh my god, really? Yeah, we're actually angled this time.
Enemy destroyer detected.
New Mexico's coming up the channel.
Ah, Neptune's beard.
CV's planes are down. Us has almost as much health as we do. We can... DDs might show up over there. I don't know. But we can stay here just in case the New Mexico does. Granted, we might get found out. Akatsuki, that's a problem. Actually, that's great. That is very great.
Engine boost deactivated.
They're not contesting the cap, which is nice. A little Torp line might surprise motherfucker somebody. Worked on us. We have a line to Torp this. We can head over here and try to finish this cap off. Whatever. Took my shot. I'm gonna go over here and see if we can finish this cap. Try to get some semblance of points. Hi, would you rate enhanced reactions over interceptor for clan battles with a non-21 point captain? You cannot take both. You face the FDR quite often, so you need your help with fighters. It comes down to your team. If your team needs you to spot, some teams are built where the carrier has to spot because they haven't built a team where you've got destroyers or other people that can. In those instances, you do need to... Enhanced reaction is going to be better because it's going to give you more options. You're going to be able to drop fighters which can spot for your team while also being able to protect. And enhanced reactions are better for protection from multiple angles. That being said, if you need to fight an FDR and you're having trouble where your fighters are just getting baited off by their fighters, then Interceptor removes that, and also Interceptor is going to provide you a better defending experience because they literally cannot avoid taking action against you. They can't bait off with planes or whatever. It's up to you. Does the spotting matter? Are you able... How is your fighter positioning? That's good. Mahan's down. Because if you can place your fighters ahead of the enemy, you can catch them with Interceptor. If you're not good at placing your fighters ahead of the enemy, then... How about this? Try them both. Try one in some randoms, see how it feels. Try one, try the other one. Worst case, you're spending a few doubloons. It's not that big of a deal. It's a few bucks, really.
Torpedoes.
It's probably the easiest way to do it. Usually have one DD because nobody likes to play with a DD, so I guess I need to spot. Well, then there you go. Enhanced reaction's probably the better choice. It's flying over us so we don't get reset. Looks like we take that cap, which is good.
Our team has taken the lead.
So the Akatsuki is a problem. I mean, I could head over to Charlie, but that's pretty fucking risky. At the same time, I have a smoke. Bud's gonna have to fend for himself. They might back cap Alpha, but if we take Charlie, then this is a pretty done game. The nicest thing about enhanced reactions is that you can drop it on top of a ship, and the planes can come from any direction, and the fighters will react fast enough to do something. Whereas standard fighters, you have to lead the direction that the planes are coming if you want the planes to latch and do something. Because they take about 2 seconds to latch, then respond, and go over to start doing the thing. So like you might have to, if you want to protect the Zara from Torps, you might have to drop a fighter out here because the Torps will come over and into the Zara. So there's a significant amount of lead time that you have to use in order to make that work, which is okay. That's how fighters have worked for the last 2 years, but it's much more easy, much more efficient to just drop a fighter directly on top of it and it's protected from every angle. That's not to say that the CV couldn't drop and recall without taking action from the fighters, but it makes it much less likely. Assume he turns in at some point. Maybe not. I've got to work on this spread so bad. There's just gaps everywhere. You're a DD main, have been since every clan battle season. It's kind of nice playing cruiser for once. Well, that's cool. Glad you're having fun. Might get lucky with these. Just, you would have to assume that there's some amount of movement. We only get 1 Torp here, maybe 2. He's bleeding speed with the turn. We get 2.
Our victory is in sight.
Whatever.
Enemy aircraft carrier sighted.
Should not be long now. Could have backed up the other way, gone out. Would have been faster. Actually, we do lose both of those guys to long-range shelling or CV. Suppose I could hang back and try to add priority sector damage. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. I think that's what we do. Both of these are dead, so that's actually a big point trade. But with 4 caps, I mean, we're still totally dominant. Why wouldn't he rocket this? Let's eat that. Nope. Sneaky, sneaky. There's rocket planes. And he just lit himself too. So rocket planes kill the moths. It's possible to do 2,000 damage from any angle with Shikaku rockets. They're fairly accurate for what they do.
Smoke generator started. Engine boost activated.
Please stop moving. Maybe they go for a CV duel.
Smoke screen set.
I guess theoretically the CV would go for the Vlad. So I was thinking maybe he would come and torp the shit out of the Monarch, but realistically he would go for the Vlad first. 20 seconds, he doesn't even have the time to get over here. How do you tell the player to get back? If you look at a player and you hold the B key, you get this response wheel. And you can see like F3 is interact with target. So if we F3 on an enemy, it's attack this target. If we F3 on a friend, it's assist this target. Need intelligence data, Wilco. So you can see what the hotkey is, but you can just use this wheel to quickly position your mouse and say a pre-recorded phrase. And just for the new folks in the chat, because I am a CV main. I'm obviously not playing CVs right now, but I've ground up the CV lines many times, multiple times. So this is the compendium. This is on the North American forums and has all of the lessons that I've created condensed into like an understandable format. Introductions, these are all videos, so this is kind of like a learning introduction to CVs. What is the reticle, what are torps, what are rockets, all that stuff. If you look here, you can open up a coaching session. This is with somebody that's still new. This is with somebody who's more intermediate to advanced. So just some coaching sessions you can basically learn off of, and then we start going into specific mechanics. So there was a question about interceptor. You know, does interceptor matter? So this would be a good video for kind of talking about that. What does a fighter build do? So if we scroll down, we've got a video for what does fighter build do. We have a video for does interceptor matter? Because there was a question about clan battles. I think there was CVs in clan battles and ranked. This goes over a variety of different issues. The FDR, for instance, which is very important if you're playing CV and clan battles, because you might come across an FDR, in which case you have to help. Also, dueling an FDR without an interceptor, stuff with that. So this is probably some stuff you want to check out. There's pages and pages of people saying fuck CV because such is life. But in terms of like the content, it's all up in the front. It's all on YouTube as well, which is where I draw all the videos from. So if you wanted to join the YouTube channel, that is that. But in general, all the information, at least lesson content, is available at the compendium. Do you remember how many fighters are in the patrols for Ryujo? Yes, 3. Tier 4 has no fighters. Tier 6 has 3 fighters. Tier 8 has 5. Tier 10 has 7. You cannot increase or decrease the amount of fighters in a squadron outside of, well, shooting them down. You've used a lot of lessons for your CV alt, and man, it works. Currently sitting at a 61% win rate. Woot! Fuck yeah, sir. Ryujo rockets are worth being concerned over, but realistically they're going to hit for between 500 to 2,000. If they get a full broadside, they could nail us up to about 5 to 6 in an unsaturated hull, but the likelihood of that shot is very small. More likely it's going to be about 2k. What's my favorite DD line? I have to admit, I enjoyed the French more than I expected I would. I enjoy being able to take fights and claim space in a way that I couldn't with other DDs. But my first DD line to tier 10 was the German line, so I do actually like the German line a lot. And that's the Hydro line, not the new one. I have not played the new one yet, so I don't really have kind of a comment on that. I did play one of them, I think, in randoms, and it was very accurate, which I thought was really cool. But other than that, I don't know. So CV has come over, done his scouting run. We can commit further, see if we can spot anything. Worst case, if we start eating Ryujo rockets, we do have a smoke and we can back up. So we have that option available to us. We can, of course, angle. We're at a pretty decent distance between us and the front line, so we're probably okay. It's doubling back, so he might actually catch us here, in which case we want to lead him to a source of AA to be able to assist us. So he's slowed down to force an overfly. Now what he can do is to come over and cut a 90-degree turn on top of us, but that is not what he did. We actually have to turn into this. Because at this point, he's still trying to guess where we are, but we might get hurt here. I was late on that turn. So, he missed. It wasn't that we dodged. Issei shells are so damn floaty.
Get back!
They have 2 Isseis? Cool.
Get back!
This guy's like YOLOing hard for a real advanced up position. Shit.
Engine boost activated.
CV stays on us. He's not gonna find us. He either goes through the Byron or he cuts over, in which case we're angled for the attack. Like, where are you trying to go here, dude? What's the goal of this heavy push up?
Set a smoke screen!
Smoke generator started.
It's not going to give him much, but at least gives him the ability to kind of maneuver. But realistically, we need to see what the fuck is going on. And with the Farragut between me and them, I don't have a lot of ability to scout right now. Especially since this dude just got clocked, so if the Farragut runs me down, I mean, what do I do other than die?
Requesting assistance. I need intelligence data.
I'd love to spot right now, but the Farragut is a real problem.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I need intelligence data.
He probably starts his attack. Yeah, he does. Yeah, those torps are super slow. But if we can pull the aggro off of the Duca.
Engine boost deactivated.
I don't have... I can't help hold this, man. He might try to round the corner and clock this, but realistically he rounds the corner and gets murdered by Issei. So that was dumb.
All stations retreat.
Yeah, so... can't do anything here.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Rocket planes will chip us, but won't do much other than that. We do have a smoke if we have to. I don't know how this is going. I still don't have a fucking way in on anything. Is he bombing the Farragut? Come on. This is one of the big issues with playing a torpedo destroyer, is that when there's a ship that can kill you, you have to play to respect that, or you need cruisers that are gonna shore up your weakness. God knows if I have those. This is not, I mean, it is an independent class, but at the same time it's not, because you can't really, you're not quite in control of your own destiny. I don't know how that all goes. So he full fucking bailed.
Reporting the target position.
I want to tell him where I am. Whatever, it's okay.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
How do we get something done here without just YOLOing? Hey, Russ. How about British versus German DD at tier 10? I enjoy the German DD more. The British is considered better in terms of gunboat.
I need intelligence data.
Might get lucky with some fish there. You need to run, dude.
All stations retreat.
You might take out the Farragut. That would be big. Good. Very good. Broadsiding a bunch of torps. He eats 2, 3. Of course, I'm shooting AP. Why wouldn't I be shooting AP? And now he heals. We'll go dark though because we're not spotted, but we're gonna have rockets on top of us. Or not.
Engine boost activated.
Also good. I'm just trying to slow the push. On the assumption they might cut across that way. He says can spot for themselves. Ryuja probably goes down. He should have run earlier. Oh, he's wasting his planes. He's coming after me. That's cool. That's good. Ryuja bombers will spot me, but they won't do anything. Yeah, so they didn't have enough time to really cut over. Take a bite out of him. We actually hit him for 800 there, which is pretty cool. This dude's literally bombing us. He doesn't know what AP bombs do. Man, you got me. 600 damage, dude. That's some serious oof there, bruh. Chip him again. Dallas is back capping. Alabama's really broadside. That's not gonna do much. Alabama just fired. 733.
Engine boost deactivated. Smoke generator started.
Hard turns out. Can we set fires? Monarch might die to rockets.
Smoke screen set.
Once the rockets bail, I have to go back up to protect our cap. Got a fire. That's cool. Might get spotted by this. So many bad guys. Have I heard about global web issues? Not in terms of a global thing, no. I know Twitch was having issues earlier. Hello, Snake on me. Ryujo is dead. Dallas going down is actually pretty big. That means the Ryujo stays alive for a little while, which means we get to Torp for a little while. Although we are going to be pinched.
Activated.
So maybe not. We don't have very much room to maneuver, so we'll get lit soon.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
We got him.
Cruiser destroyed.
Well, that gave us some room, but the Amalfi is, of course, up our ass, so that's also an issue. Just shoot it while we got it.
Critical engine damage.
Surrey is back to 0 health. There's loads of websites. I don't know, man. You have a lot of people that grew up in internet culture doing internet culture things, so I don't think you should be surprised if the internet becomes its own little crazy battleground as the future progresses. So you'll have people going after each other, you'll have people causing shortages and outages and all sorts of bullshit. So once he goes down, we'll have our ship back, we can play again. Keep on doing the thing. I mean, eventually this guy will go down. Someday. Do you have some pointers on the general job DD should do? Yes. Let me double check something. Alright, well, as riveting as this is, I'm going to cut away from it real quick. So, if we go to the compendium again, there's a section here, basic rules for a beginning destroyer. There's a lot of swearing in it, but it's all for fun. And revisiting destroyer positioning from an early game, I'm not sure about that per se. But there should be, where's another one? Map interaction, is that it? Game influenced by enemy depth. I think that's probably a big one. So I'm actually going to link that. Basically, the big thing that you have to recognize, every class has its capabilities. Battleships have terrible detection, but they got super fucking big guns and armor. Cruisers have medium detection. They have medium guns and armor. But they also have consumables. So you could radar, you could hydro, you could fighter plane, you can affect things through use of your consumables, sometimes smoke screens, etc. Destroyers have very low detection, but they can have very different roles. Gunboat destroyers want to use their guns, which would flare out their detection. So they might use a smoke screen, they might use an island. Torpedo destroyers have very low detection. They want to use that to maybe get good torp lines or give information. We didn't get much spotting damage, but we were literally in a place that was filled with islands that are hard to spot around, so it just didn't work out very well for us. That's where we spawned, tried to make the best of it, didn't make very good use of it, is what it is. So, if you think of it... I'm not I'm not doing this very well. Let's see. So in a map, and this video, the video that I linked, is going to kind of go over that. You have the backline. You have the backline, the midline, and the front line. So, front line, usually destroyers, is going to tell the enemy what's over here. Where are the bad guys? Also, they're going to screen against torpedoes that are shot. As long as they're not, you know, sitting broadside and get nuked by the torpedoes themselves, they're thin, they're maneuverable. They can let the people behind them know where the threat is coming from. So they tell them about the ship threat, they tell them about torpedo threat, they tell them about what's going on. And when you have information, you can make good choices. Medium line, cruisers, consumable cruisers, maybe gunboat DDs. A gunboat DD is not necessarily providing you the information and the safety, but it's providing you additional frontline, like it's giving frontline assistance. That's what the medium line is basically doing. It's giving frontline assistance, it's giving backline assistance. So it could be frontline assistance with the use of radar consumables, which can give additional information that the destroyer might not safely be able to do. It's going to give frontline assistance with guns, preferably rapid firing kind of stuff. So if a DD or something pokes its head out, you can very rapidly, accurately hit it, as opposed to just taking small pot shots from a destroyer. And also the midline is going to protect the backline in the same way that the front line protects the mid. It can also spot incoming threats. It can spot incoming issues, and it can fall back to support if need be. So some people are going to look at destroyers and go like, well, destroyers cap. Destroyers can cap. Battleships can cap. Cruisers can cap. The thing that a destroyer has is the ability to cap without taking health loss. But then a cruiser can do the same thing if there are only battleships, because a cruiser has less detection than battleships, so you know when you can cap, when you can't. I literally took a cap in the open in a 12 ISE versus 12 ISE game. But planes will spot everything. Well, they didn't spot me literally in the center of the map in a 16-kilometer detection battleship. So it comes down to when you have the opportunities. So mostly what the destroyer is going to do is kind of buffer. It's going to hold this front line to protect the more vulnerable stuff in the back. So here we got a nice smiley face with some zits or whatever. But this is going to provide information for these guys to make better decisions. This is going to provide information for these guys, but also provide backup for this. These guys are going to provide backup for this. In some cases, battleships can overtake the midline and start drawing fire onto themselves to pull attention off of the mid. But it's how you use the layering concept that's going to be the thing that matters the most. If you're in a gunboat DD, like on the French DDs that I was playing, if they had a frontline destroyer, whether it was a gunboat or a Torp boat, the French DD kills it. So if we have an opportunity that we can engage this, we win. But if the midline has a cruiser or two, then we can't just engage it. And if he falls back to his midline, we cannot fight that fight. If he overextends away from his midline, then we can absolutely kill him because his midline's too far away to support. So your DD placement, to quote, where is this? To quote the vulgar rules for being a destroyer. Rule 1, don't fucking die. Rule number 2, don't fucking die. Rule number 3, I'm serious, bruh, don't fucking die. Rule number 4, are you getting me, friend? Don't fucking die. Because the fact that you exist, even if you have low health, your torp tubes are broken, whatever, the fact that you exist causes threat. People are concerned. Like, I wasn't pushing those battleships. Why? Because there's a Farragut. If I trip across the Farragut, I'm dead. I don't have an option there. The Farragut kills me. Shit. So I have to respect the fact that the Farragut is there. But I don't have to respect the fact that the Farragut is there if he's dead. So rule number 1 for the Farragut, don't fucking die. As long as that happens, I don't have a way in. My cruisers might not have a way in because I can't spot for them. I wasn't able to spot for the Duca, whatever the fuck it was that got owned. I wasn't able to get torpedo lines on stuff. Second thing, or rule number 5, he who has more friends wins. So if there's an imaginary line where there's a destroyer and another destroyer, and then you got some cruisers, whichever destroyer crosses that line, this person has more friends. They kill this DD. If this person crosses that line, this one has more friends. These 3 kill this DD. So have more friends than the enemy. Now, if you can win in a 1v1, hey, more power to you. But in general, use the power of love and friendship to Care Bear stare somebody into oblivion. And then this is something that I learned from a guy who's a destroyer main that I did kind of an interview talk session with. Don't worry about caps. You'll get caps by claiming the map space. Now you can sneak a cap, you can go in there, you can hide your little ass in the cap, and you can, oh, hey, cool, maybe I was able to take it. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, we got the cap. But the enemy could just wiggle his little ass in and take it back. There's nothing stopping that if you don't own the space. So rather than just going into the cap and seeing who kills each other first, you typically want to try to be in a position where you're setting up your team that they force back the enemy team, and then you just walk in and take the cap for free. That being said, you can contest a cap where 2 destroyers are doing like the little dance or whatever, as long as they're far enough away that they're not in immediate danger or threat. Hey, thanks. That's a pretty detailed one. Definitely going to do my homework.